Hello sports fans, welcome to Super Sports Central. Today we're going to be going over my Week 23 MLB Power Rankings. So going over last week's rankings and what those teams did over the past week. Last week at number 10 was the Toronto Blue Jays. They went 5-2. They took 3 of 4 in Baltimore against the Orioles, and they took 2 of 3 against the Rangers. Number 9 was the Padres. They had a decent week. They went 3-3. They took 2 of 3 against the Diamondbacks to start the week and finished off the week losing 2 of 3 against the Dodgers. 8 was the Rays. They started off the week winning their first 4, sweeping the Red Sox in 3 games before taking the first game of a 3-game series against the Yankees, but they ended up dropping the 2 remaining games. So overall 4-2 for the Rays. 7 was the Mariners. They went 3-3. They lost 2 of 3 against the White Sox, but took 2 of 3 against the Braves. 6 was the Yankees. They finally had a bounce-back week. They went 5-2. They took 3 of 4 against the Twins, and also 2 of 3 against the Rays in a huge divisional series. 5 was the Cardinals. They went 4-3. They split a 4-game series against the Nationals, and they took 2 of 3 against the Pirates. 4 was the Mets. They went 4-2 over the past week. They took 2 of 3 against each of the Pirates and the Marlins. 3 was the Braves. They went 3-2 over the past week. They had their winning streak. They got their winning streak up to 8 games after winning their first 3. Then had it snapped as they ended up losing 2 of 3 against the Mariners. 2 was the Astros. They went 4-2 over the past week. They took 2 of 3 against the Rangers and also 2 of 3 against the Angels. And number 1 was the Dodgers. They went 4-2 over the past week. They took 2 of 3 against the Giants and also 2 of 3 against the Padres. So this week's rankings, at number 10, we have the Seattle Mariners. They're falling 3 spots, but several teams that were below them had good weeks. So they're jumping the Mariners, but the Mariners are still at number 10. Number 9 is the Phillies. They're jumping into the top 10, which is knocking out the Padres. The Phillies had a tremendous week. They went 5-1, and they're in a good position to make the playoff, currently sitting a game and a half up on the 3rd wildcard spot and sitting in the 2nd wildcard position in the NL. 8 is the Blue Jays. They jump up a few spots after they had a big week, but they do have a huge upcoming series against the Rays, and this series could end up deciding who finishes 2nd place in the AL East. Number 7 is the Rays. They're just above the Blue Jays, but as I just mentioned, they have a huge series against the Blue Jays coming up. 6 is the Cardinals. They're sliding down 1 spot, but they're still in great position in the NL Central with an 8-game lead over the Brewers. Number 5 is the Yankees. They're finally jumping back into the top 5 as they had a good 5-2 week, and hopefully they can continue that, especially after blowing out the Rays in back-to-back games on Saturday and Sunday. 4 is the Braves. They're at 4. They took the NL East lead from the Mets, but then they very quickly lost it. This is still any team's division. Well, really, it's between the Mets and Braves, but either team could still easily win this. 3 is the Mets. They're slightly above the Braves. They have the slimmest lead in the NL East, but they are remaining at number 3. No, sorry. They are jumping up to number 3. 2 is the Astros. They remain there after a good week. And number 1 is the Dodgers. They're still the number 1 team in the MLB. They're still number 1 in my power rankings. They're going to be the first team to clinch a playoff spot, which will most likely happen within the next few days. They haven't officially clinched yet, because I believe it was actually reported they clinched a playoff spot last night, but that was actually incorrect. But they are going to do it very soon, and they will also most likely clinch the National League West this week. So those are my Week 23 MLB Power Rankings. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I do my best to post as often as possible. Let me know if you agree, disagree, and why in the comments below. And I will see you in the next video.